Hey guys, Krikkz Super Everdrive X5. Welcome back to the game room. Today I have a video similar to the last for you all. I don't know if it was the last or the one before last. Similar to a previous video, I guess I should say. For you today, if you want to see what I picked up, stick around. Alright guys, so as I said, it's similar to a previous video, and I was on AliExpress ordering a few things that I needed that wasn't gaming related, and it's just cheap to get them there, and I seen this item and it was $25, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and purchase it. And I purchased a Super Everdrive from AliExpress. Yeah, and it is in a universal cartridge because the slots are cut down, so it'll fit in a North American or Japanese console. I ordered it because I got one for the NES, and I really enjoyed it. So I thought, let's see about this one. So it is on a Kentucky technology board, so I guess it's designed here in the States, in my state, Kentucky, and then manufactured in China. So I would assume that it's a clone of the Krikkz Super Everdrive. I don't think they should call it a Super Everdrive because that could get confusing, I guess. But if you're on AliExpress and you see these, you know what, you know what you're getting if you have interest in this anyway. So we're going to check this out today. But wait, there's more. After paying $25 for this, getting it in the game room, I then picked up a Super Everdrive X5 from Krikkz. So it's an official Super Everdrive. And I have to say, the packaging, the presentation is a lot nicer on the official one because this is how it came. This is how it came. It was in like a plastic bag or something like that. So what do we have in this Genesis style box? It even has a hang tab on it. So I don't know if there's some distributors that maybe have storefronts where they can hang these up. I don't know. So open it up. We have the Super Everdrive X5 here. It's in a little plastic bag. Let's open it up. And right away, I can tell a big difference in the card itself. So with the Krikkz Super Everdrive, the cartridge shell itself it doesn't feel cheap. It feels like a Super Nintendo or a Super Famicom cartridge. Yeah, it's the same feel and same texture to it that those have. And whereas this one, it feels almost plasticky. Like it feels like them cheap plastic shelves that you get, like just blow molded plastic, or like cheap like kids plastic shovels and stuff. Almost like a cheap Easter basket or cheap plastic kids bucket is what it feels like. To where this feels much more premium. I think it label wise goes, I think this one looks much better than Super Everdrive there. So this one looks like it has a light, like an indicator light on top of it right here, to where this one just has the card slot on it. Other than that, they look pretty similar. I'd assume that they use an official mold or whatever to blow these cartridges, because everything else is the same. This one does have Torx screws holding the shell together. This one has Phillips screws holding the shell together. I'm going to go ahead and open these up and take a look at the boards, so if we can see a difference there, because right off the bat I can see a difference. I don't know if it'll show up on camera or not. You can see that there's pins here, no pins here, no pins here, pins here. So I don't think that I will get any use out of those pins on the X5, because it doesn't do any of the special chip games. But I'm okay with that. I knew that going in. This one was $60. You can pick it up from Krikkz's website for $60. So it's about twice the price as this one. But just the feeling of it, it is a more high-end cartridge. I do like the look and the feel of it better than this one. I am going to open these up though. Let's take a look at the boards. I'm going to throw a picture up here. And you can see that the Super Everdrive, this one, the board looks kind of bare bones. I don't want to say cheap, but it doesn't look like it's as of high quality, and doesn't use as high quality parts as the X5 does. And the X5 uses a CR2032 battery in it, where this one uses a smaller battery. I have 2032s laying around, so if I ever need to replace it, it's easy to do that. So now that you've seen the boards, you've seen the shells, let's go over to the other camera and take a look at side by side and see how they function, and then we'll come back over here and I'll give you my final thoughts. So let's go to some side by side comparison. Alright, as you can see, we have the clone on the left, official on the right. You can see that we are already at a title menu in the game on the official Krikkz Everdrive, and we're loading on the clone. It does this every time. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but like if you want to, just test out a bunch of games or have one of them Saturdays where you play multiple games. I don't know if it's just me, but I'll go through times where I want to play a stage in a game and then move on to something else, and play a stage of that game and move on to something else. It's just kind of frustrating to have to wait on it. Because you can see that we're already in gameplay on the other one, and we're not even made it to Ninja Gaiden and the clone Everdrive. But in its fairness, when it does start, it seems to run just fine. It seems to play the same as the official Krikkz Everdrive. But I just wanted to do this, kind of show you all a side by side, comparison, so you know exactly what it does. And it does look like there's a little bit of screen tearing on the Krikkz, and I've not really noticed it on the clone, which is interesting. It may be the settings or something. It may be my capture card, because there wasn't nothing on the actual CRT itself. And we're done with the first stage on the official Krikkz. And I guess if timing and not wanting to wait and be able to play as fast as you can, the clone is definitely slower. But as far as overall performance, I think about the same. No real big difference. So I'm going to go back over to the other camera and give you my final thoughts on these two Everdrives. Or flash cards, I should say. Alright guys, so you've seen this side by side. And after using both of them, after having both of them in my hand and, you know, setting both of them up. I much prefer this one. So this one is a keeper. This is the official Krikkz Everdrive. This one will be a probably given to a buddy of mine, and maybe he can get some use out of it, because I don't need two of them. I'm not going to sell it because one, that's not my product to sell, which brings me to my next point on why I ordered this one. So basically, I ordered this one to do a comparison video to show the differences, and I do think that this one wins out. Although it is twice the price, I think the feature set's better, the construction's better, the board's better, uses a CR2032 battery, and you're also going to get support with this one. Towards this one, good luck. You could probably call AliExpress or wherever you get it from to try to get some support on it, but I don't think that you're going to. And I actually think that these on Amazon are just as expensive, if not more expensive, than the Krikkz. And with the Krikkz, I looked at their website, and if you order from them or one of their vendors, so if you get an official Krikkz cartridge, not a clone, you're going to get a 365-day, 1-year warranty, which is repair or replacement. If something goes wrong with it and they can't repair it, they'll replace it. Outside of that 365 days, you'll get a limited lifetime warranty, according to their website. Limited meaning that if they can fix it, they will fix it for free. You just have to pay the shipping to them, and they'll cover the shipping back to you. But if it needs to be replaced, they won't replace it, which I'm cool with. And I'm sure that, you know, with the email forums and stuff like that, there's so many things, so much help that you could get with if you needed help down the road. I'm just looking up real quick on Amazon. So it's $77 on Amazon, the X5. I have an X6, which is $99. And then I think the FX Pack Pro is $264. And that's going to play 99% of your games. Whereas the X6 will play about 95% of the games. And the X5, I'll say 85-90% of the games. It won't play any special chip games. So it won't play Mario Kart. It won't play Pilot Wings. It won't play Star Fox. But I have cartridges of those games, and if I want to play one of those 3 games, it's simple enough to swap it out. So I'm fine. It plays most everything else that I've got in my collection. I don't even see this one listed on Amazon. They have a version of it which is called the Super cartridge. I assume it's the same. It's $80. They have another one. It says it's SD to SNES, but it's a clone cartridge, and it is $149. So again, you can get this one, the X6, on Amazon. You get the FX Pro on Amazon, of course, is a lot more expensive. But this one on Krikkz's website is $60, and I do highly recommend it. So on to the other reasons why I recommend this is there's a lot of work that has went into this. There's a lot of work that went into the software side of it. There's a lot of work that went into, you know, the manufacturing of it and giving you a quality product. A lot of work and a lot of money was spent to do this. So to buy a cheaper clone version of that, I don't think it's cool, I guess you can say. I do have 3 Everdrives that I regularly use, and all three are official Krikkz Everdrive. So this one now, the N8 that I got, as well as the Turbo Everdrive that I got for my PC Engine. All three are official Krikkz products. I've not had any issues at all with any of them. They all function great, so I would highly recommend, if you want to get into the flash cart market, that you go to Krikkz.com, check out what they've got. You can go to their retailers. Everdrive Me is another one of the retailers that sell a bunch of their stuff. You can order directly from them, Amazon, several other stores, depending on where you're at in the world. But now, having three Krikkz Everdrives, any other Everdrives I buy are obviously going to be official, and I know they will work flawlessly, and I'll tell you all about it on here. If I do buy another one, I think the next one I'm going to get will probably be the Mega Everdrive, which is for the Sega Genesis / Mega Drive. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. Again, flash carts, don't waste money on the $25 cheap knockoffs from AliExpress. Get an official one. You won't regret it. Until next time, guys.